transfer the intangible. So the most important factor is you. Talk yourself, say me. Come on, tell them you. So when you grow, everything will grow. If you stop growing, everything stop growing. So everything rises and falls on you. They don't need to complain about the family, about your father, about your mother. They don't need to see. If they did not do anything for you, you should cheat or something you can do for your children. If they did not born you with the silver spoon, why not think of building with the society, business that you can now give confidence for children with a silver spoon? So we have been talking about you these days. We talked about focus. The focus, you need focus to grow. You need focus to actually get to where you want to go to in life. Focus is very, very important as a person. So we talk about the power of focus. Focus defined and broken focus. Why focus and not because we said every great door there is always an adversary. So for every great opportunity, you always have an adversary. You focus on opportunity or adversity. The choice is yours. And you want to focus on opportunity. You must know that focus, amplify, expand and magnify and make it bigger. And you must forget the things that are behind. And not just what things are behind. You also have you only focus on one thing per time. Identify the kingpin, pay attention. Attention is a universal currency. That anything you pay attention to, you're also purchasing that into. So we also look at talk about distractions, smooth screen, scout scroll, invitation from the enemy. And why do you need to focus? Direction, concentration, emotions, because your focus determines your direction. Yes or yes? If you want to solve a problem, you must concentrate and think deeply through it. And your feelings follows focus. And energy is directed through focus. So today we start to talk about what do you need to focus in your business? What do you need to focus on? Okay. So today we have a lot to discuss today. We have interactive material, shall I? Okay. So good and fine. We're looking at 4 things to focus on. 4 things to focus on in your business. So we'll look at 4 of them. 4 things to focus on in your business. Okay. Okay, let's see. So number 1 here. Okay, before we give number 1, let's have 1 or 2. Okay. Okay. You can even start from this. The past. So you want to focus on the past. So what are you going to focus on the past? Let's take some notes this morning. Okay. You are still with me, shall I? Okay. Good. The first thing I would like us to write is that focus on the good of your past and not on the bad. Focus. Focus on the good of the past, not the bad. Focus. So anything good that happens to you, focus on it. You have signed up, you have made some money. Think about how you made the money, how you feel. Think about it. That's generating another energy for something good. Focus on the good in your past. Focus on the good in your past. Focus on the good in your past, not the bad, not the bad one, not the bad one. Focus on the good in your past, not the bad. So focus on the good in your past. Have you gotten some level of success before in the past? Focus on it, not the bad side of your past, right? So focus on what God has done for you. Focus on your testimony. Focus on your blessings. Focus on the lessons that you have learned. Full stop. So focus on what the Lord has done for you. Focus on your testimony. Focus on your blessing. Focus on your lesson, on the lessons that you have learned. So look for any good thing about your past and focus on it. Focus on when you have 50 sign-ups. Focus on when you have money. Pick the lessons you learn. Anything that happens to you that is bad, interpret it in a way that will empower you and focus on it. Focus on what the Lord has done for you. Focus on your testimony.
Focus on your blessings. Focus on the lessons that you have learned. So when you think about the past, always look at the positive part of it. Yes, I know for sure you must have experienced pains, trauma, misery, but focus on what empowers you. For anyone who has to think about past, always focus on the things that empowers you. Very, very important, because you focus on things that don't empower you. The sincere truth is that you will be discouraged, you'll be demoralized, you'll be distracted, and you start wasting a lot of time, energy on things that don't empower you. So you must want to focus on the good of the past. So anything good of the past, you should focus on it. Anyone that has success story, focus on it. Number 2, focus on the present. Stay not present. So that's what to focus on the present. So focus on the opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. Focus on the opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. So any opportunity you have today, focus on your numbers. Ask everybody to have their numbers every day you wake up. Have your own number. So wake up today, just tell yourself, I'll actually send 100 text messages today. I'll actually make 50 calls today. I'll try to do 50 follow-ups on people that says I'm coming that did not show up. I'll do 20, of course, part payment. People that did part payment, that are coming to balance up their money. And I'll go out today and do prospecting, at least 10 prospects. So these are your numbers. Focus on it. There are 210 activities. There's no way you conduct these 210 activities every day. Of course, you will have a result consistently, not overnight, but over time. It's going to have, of course, a radical difference. So on the present, focus on the opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. Focus on the opportunity in your presence, not what? The crisis. Okay? Because we know that crisis equals opportunity. Like if you have a crisis, there's opportunity showing up. So you have to focus on every opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. So crisis equals opportunity. Every crisis is an opportunity in disguise. Any crisis is an opportunity what? In disguise. Every crisis is an opportunity in disguise. Okay, yeah, I'm very fast. Sorry. Focus on the opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. If you are with me, shall I? Because in this present economy, they want to focus on dollar, exchange rate, blah, blah, blah. Today, they are going to bring budget about 37 trillion naira, dollars. I don't even know what they're calling. That president will go and, go to Senate, and that the Senate president has hold the house for him. It's not going to be checkmate and all of that. So you want to focus on those news. In fact, you'll be distracted. You will not go anywhere. Focus on Chelsea, Man U. Those ones are very big distractions. Except it's putting money in your pocket. It's not putting money in your pocket is a big distraction. So I say focus on the opportunity in your presence and not the crisis. Crisis equals what? Opportunity. In every crisis, every crisis is an opportunity in disguise. So we read a book that says the business of the 21st century, which says that when the times are hard, entrepreneurs do what? Emerge. And your capacity to think make you what? An entrepreneur. Why do we think about how to solve problems? Because we are gods. There's also problems here. Anything that is a challenge in the society, that is an opportunity to make more money, to cash out, cash out. So focus. Every crisis is an opportunity way in disguise. Focus on the great door and not on the adversity. See opportunity in every adversity. See opportunity in every adversity. See opportunity in every adversity. So as people don't have sign up, you think, what could be the reason why sign up is not really coming, or how can I have my own sign up? The more you think on paper. Don't think on your head. If you think on your head, it's called worry. Don't worry. So stop thinking on your head. So number 3, 4 things to focus on in your business. Focus on the past, the good past. Number 3, on the present, focus on the opportunity. That's on the present. Focus on the opportunity. So number 3, focus on the future. So what do you focus on in the future? Now, you don't have to look back and start counting your loss. Look back and count your blessings and name them one by one. On the present, look at the numbers. The numbers of what you want to do today. Look at the numbers. And don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Okay. So on the future, focus on where you are going. Focus on where you are going. Are you going to get 6 generals with a 3 month. Are going to get, of course. That reminds me, this coming Friday, tomorrow is Friday, right? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, Friday we have is the 1st of December 2023, right? So we have a Rising Star Mentors meeting. I forgot. It's the first Friday of the month. So all Rising Star Mentors we must meet on Friday. In case I forget to mention that yesterday, I forget to. And by 11 o'clock, I will see all the mastermind mentors in my office. Please, thank you so much. 11 o'clock today. So let's continue. Focus on where you are going. Full stop. Focus on where you are going. Ask your neighbor, where are you going to? I don't need the answer. Keep it to yourself. See, the thing is this, speed is useless without direction. Yes or yes? Direction is useless without what? Destination. So you're supposed to know where you are going to. You're supposed to know, I want to be a millionaire. I want to make 1 million naira in 3 months. I want to make my first 1 million in 90 days. So what am I going to do? Go to your mentor, sit down with your mentor, tell him the activity, discuss with him how you can make 1 million naira in 3 months. And focus on where you are going to. Very, very important. Focus on where you want to be. Focus on where you want to be, what you want to do and have. Focus on where you want to be, what you want to do and have. Focus on the future. Focus on where you are going to, what you do, what you want to have. Focus on where you want to be, what you want to do and have. So if you lose focus on where you want to go, you'll fall inside a gutter. You'll be distracted. You will go and fight the battles that is not rewarding. So focus on where you want to be, what you want to do, and what you want to have. These are your goals. When you focus on achieving your goals, you summon all energy to overcome any distraction. So when you focus on achieving your goals, you will summon all energy within you to overcome any adversity. So why people don't overcome the adversity, why people don't live, they live below and smaller than the problems, is because they are focusing on distractions. If you focus on achieving your goal, you say a dream is something you are thinking, a goal is something you carefully write down. You write down the dream, it becomes a goal. Any dream you write down, it becomes a goal. And then any of the goal you write down, you break it down to pieces on little steps, and how you want to do it is called plans. And a plan, when you put in some action on your plan, it becomes an achievable, workable plan. Put some action. So focus on achieving your goals, and you summon all the energy in the universe to help you overcome any adversities on the journey of achieving your goals. Because there's no way you tell me you have a planned future and you will not encounter adversity. We already deal with that. For every opportunity, for every great door, there is always an adversity. For us that are Christians, special package for us is that you must focus on Christ. You must focus on Christ. If you're a Christian, you're born again, focus on Christ. Because the truth of the matter is that we believe that Jesus Christ is not just the Son of God, he's also God himself that will give us eternal life and everlasting life. So we focus on him because he's the source and the supplier. Remember that he is the source and the supplier. If we believe and choose him to be our God, he's our source and what? Supplier. So you focus on his promises, on his presence and purpose. So choose to focus on God's promises. Choose to focus on God's promises, presence and purpose. So because if you know that God is with you, there's a way you talk. If you know that God is with you, you always pay attention to him. So focus on the presence, on his presence, promises and purpose of God for your life. Focus on the presence, promises and purpose of God for your life. So you should have a focus. Why I'm talking about this focus, I'm using so many days of our focus, is because most of us would have long time arrived where we wanted to be. But you see, each time you are going forward, 1 step forward, 2 steps backward, 2 steps forward, 3 steps backward. So you are still on the same spot. Today you are happy, tomorrow you are angry, scatter everything, break the chair, break the table, and end the relationship and end business and everything. So it's not going to help you. So instead of focusing on challenges, focus on opportunities. Because focus on Christ, because he's the source and supplier of every good things and perfect gift coming from him. Choose to focus on the promises, presence and purpose of God for your life. Are you still with me? Okay. Don't give the devil the attention he wants. Write it down. Don't give the devil the attention he wants. Because the devil always wants to invite you to a battle he has already programmed to make sure you fail in that battle. So don't give him that space. Don't give the devil the attention he deserves or he wants. Don't give the devil the attention he wants. So 4 things to focus in this business. Focus on your past, pick the good things there. Focus on your future, on your presence, pick the opportunity there, and focus on the future, where you are going. So where you are going, what you want to do, what you want to have. Then focus on Christ, because he's the source and supplier. He's the source and supplier. Okay, he's the source and supplier. So write this one down. If you want to slap the devil right across his face, ignore him. If you want to slap the devil right across his face, ignore him. Devil doesn't want to be ignored. So once you ignore him, you finished him. He's finished. So once you finish him, he's nowhere to be found. So let's look at how to focus. You want to slap the devil right before his face, ignore him. Devil doesn't want to be ignored. Devil doesn't want to be ignored at all. He doesn't want to be ignored. So he always wants to have your attention. The same thing he did in the Garden of Eden. He wants to have Eve attention. Because once he has your attention, he can easily deceive. Because he came to kill. He came to kill, steal, and do what? Destroy. So he always wants to distract you. And that's why, if somebody that stopped coming to church 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, forget about that guy. The devil has a different plan for him. He will first distract him. He doesn't read his Bible anymore. He doesn't, of course, listen to the word of God anymore. For 3 months, it's an easy trap, a prey for the enemy. Okay? So let's look at how to focus. How to focus. How to focus. So you are looking forward to know how to focus. Let me give you 1 or 2. Write this one now. Focus is a choice. Write it boldly. Focus is a choice. Focus is a choice. That's the first thing you must understand, that focus is a choice. Focus is a choice. The key to focus is to forget. Forget everything that doesn't empower you. The key to focus is to forget. Forget everything that doesn't empower you. Forget everything that disempowers you. Forget everything that distracts you. Forget everything that is not encouraging you. Forget every relationship, every business, anything that is not encouraging you to become the best you can become. Forget about it. So the key to focus is to forget. Full stop. Forget everything and everybody that doesn't empower you. Forget everything that doesn't encourage you. Everything. So forget about it. It's going to be difficult a little bit, but you just have to tell your subconscious mind, I'm done. So you want to focus, you have to know that focus is a choice. There's no choice. Either you're focusing on the opportunity or on the adversity. Either you're focusing on the activities or focusing on distractions. So the problem we have is not the result, it's the activity. It's an activities. Perform the activity, do what they call testing and tweaking. What do I call it? Testing and tweaking. We discussed that one of the trainings. So focus is a choice. The key to focus is to forget. Forget everything that doesn't empower you. Are you still with me? Yes. Okay. If you cannot forget, then you are finding it difficult to trust. If you cannot forget, then you are finding it difficult to trust. That's the problem. People that don't trust people, don't trust God, don't trust situation, is because that's what I always find difficult to forget. If you cannot forget things in life, it is because you find it difficult to trust. And you can forget certain things that you don't trust God. You don't trust God to, okay, let's put it like that. If you cannot forget, then you find it difficult to trust God. But you want to always fight all your battle by yourself. Hey, let me show him. Let me show her. Let me show the person. Let me show. Because some battles you leave it to God to fight for you. Some battles you just say, okay, Sarah. God will take over control of this one. Because we already know that whatever a man sows, so shall he do what? Reap. We already know that one. And the Bible says, do unto others what? Sure. So people like us, we already know some principles. So because you know some principles, whether we leave it to God or not, we already know that the universe is a multiplier. If you give out love to the universe, it will multiply for you. You give out kindness, you give out peace, it will multiply for you. If you like trouble, you're a troublemaker, you always have trouble all your life. That's what the universe does. So we already know. So some things you just see that this one is a bait, that Satan is inviting me for this battle. So let me just ignore this. But I told you, you should not throw stones at every dog that barks at you. If you keep throwing stones at every dog that barks at you, I can assure you, you will never get to your destination. Yes or yes? And I already told you that, see, you don't argue with fools. They will drag you to their level. And we always say, who is a foolish person? Fools hate knowledge. When somebody is talking and he cannot articulate his thought. He's not talking like a reasonable person. You don't just answer that person. You know, sometimes I want to show him that I know. I don't want to let it go. You know, sometimes you just let some things go. Because if I see you argue with a madman, you too, you're a mad person, right? So you don't argue with madmen. So that's why some people stop. You don't look at them. Yesterday, I had someone came to my office. He was talking like if he's, I'm trying to tell him, so the only way to become successful, the shortest cut is to be entrepreneur and be a successful businessman and sell. You must sell ideas to get what? Commitment. You must sell product or service to get what? Cash. You must sell a relationship to get what? Retainership. You must sell opportunities to get what? Referral. And he was arguing with me. Argue. I just keep quiet. Look him. I asked him 3 questions. If you answer even one, that's okay. If you cannot answer one, then it is the province of wisdom that you keep quiet. That means even if you're a fool and you keep quiet, everybody will think you are wise. Yes or yes? It's in the province of knowledge to talk. That means you know that you know, and you are sure that you know. That's when you talk. Not when you are not sure, you are opening your mouth. When you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. Yes or yes? So I told him, keep quiet. At least this one, he was saying, I told him, okay. I asked him for your question again. He could not even answer. I told him, okay. So you say, yeah, I got it. He said, yeah. I told him, okay. What do you study? He said, mechanical engineer. I said, okay. Somebody have not even written JAM. And you are telling him, you want to study, you are telling him how to go to school, first semester, second, then you have a project. And he's arguing with you. Is he right? He said, no. I said, you don't marry. He said, no. That's okay. Now, you dey go argue with married man when they try advise you about something about marriage. You argue with them. Is it right? You say no. It's okay. That's why I'm talking about business. You never run any business before successfully for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You not even made 10 million before in your life. So we are talking to you. You calm down. You listen. If you didn't get it right, you ask questions. You don't argue what you don't know. Before you now finally calm down. That is what I'm telling you. Sometimes you don't argue. You allow them make fool of themselves. In fact, yesterday, one of my leader, Ambassador Susan, said, the mentor, and you keep quiet, this person is talking. I said, what would you want me to do? Allow him talk, finish now, ask question. I say, I will whether you are making sense to yourself. Are you listening to yourself? Like, seriously. So I like AK people, they say, take them be Ibugo. That is 10 be wood. That is take them be Ibugo, like 10 be wood. When you want to talk, calculate first before you talk. So focus is a choice. The key to focus is to do what? Forget. You must forget some things. If you cannot forget, then you find it difficult to trust God to fight some battles for you. Don't write this one down, but just listen. You cannot forget certain things when you cannot trust God. That you cannot trust God. You cannot trust that God is around you. God is for you. God got your back. God is fighting your battle for you. There are some battles you leave it for God to fight. Write this one down. Don't worry about the things you cannot change. Right? If possible, write it in capital letter. Don't worry about the things you cannot change. Can you change Tinubu?
No.
Can you change the weather? Your what? Your what? Code. Okay, your code can change Tinubu. Yes, it's true. Your code can change Tinubu. When you're having money, you forget that you have a president and you're continuing your life. Don't worry about the things you cannot change. Write it boldly. Don't worry about the things you cannot change. Don't worry. Only worry about the things you can change. The only thing you can change is you. You can change the way you think, you can change where you go, you can change when you talk, you can change when you eat. So worry about the things you can change, which is you. Don't worry about the things or fight the things that you did not start. So don't worry about the things or fight the things you did not start. Leave it and forget to God. You did not start this world. You did not start Senate. You did not start governorship. You did not start election. You did not start politics. You did not. Don't worry about the things you did not start. Because some things when you did not start, you changing it becomes a problem. That's why I always tell people, you don't fight authority. The worst thing to do is to fight authority. Because even if you win, you still lose. Even if you win authority, you still lose. Because they will come after you again. I know one thing about these guys that are devil incarnate. They are not inhuman. They don't sin. They don't get conscience. They don't even pity. That's why it's not good to do business with somebody that doesn't have character, no integrity. He doesn't have conscience. He will not even think about you. So it's not good. That's why you test every relationship before you go. That's why I like our business. Our business gives you the opportunity to start a conversation before you do business. So without conversation of prospecting, you can't even invite, you can't even do follow. There's a conversation before the person comes into the community. So you can now know that, oh no, this person is not spam pam, so that it's not a business you jump into it and start thinking how to fix the relationship. You already finish the surgery before you start giving anesthesia. It's not making sense. It's messing after that. The person don't die, begin to give him drugs. It's not going to be fine. So Don't worry about the things and fight the things you did not start. Leave it and forget it to God. Just forget it. So you must actively and progressively choose to focus on specific things and ignore certain things. Write that one boldly too. You must actively and aggressively, you must actively and aggressively choose to focus on specific things that empowers you and ignore certain things that doesn't empower you. You must actively and aggressively choose to focus on specific things that empowers you to become more, to become great, to be a millionaire creator, to achieve more, to build your community, while ignoring certain things that doesn't empower you. You must actively and aggressively choose. You must actively and aggressively choose to focus on things that empowers you and ignore things that doesn't empower you. You must actively and aggressively choose to focus on things, on specific things that empowers you and ignore certain things that doesn't empower you. So you must actively and aggressively choose to focus on specific things that empowers you and ignore certain things that doesn't empower you. You must actively and aggressively choose to focus on specific things that empowers you and ignore certain things that doesn't empower you. You are still with me, shall I? Okay, so I'm going to give you some quotes from some certain men. One of them is going to be from Zig Ziglar. I love this guy, Zig Ziglar. I'm going to spell it, okay? So Zig Ziglar says something I would like us to write. The guy says something. I'll give you 1, 2, 3 quotes, and then we're going to call it a day from there. So from tomorrow, I have a special training for you tomorrow. 10 or tomorrow. You see, the classes yesterday, most of you came late. And today again, before you come, we don't start to go for. Maybe tomorrow when you come, I'll just shut the door. You're coming late, you'll be on your feet or you'll be outside, right? That is the thing. So you come late tomorrow, by 8 o'clock we are here, we are starting exactly 8 o'clock. So we can have a lot of time tomorrow. Tomorrow we're starting something very important. You cannot miss it because the month is running over November, next month is December, and we are planning for 2024. I keep saying you don't plan for 2024 in 2024. You start now to plan for 2024, and you start now to get your numbers. Say no numbers. And start practicing your numbers like a warm-up. You know, you want to play the football. You are jogging up, your warming is called momentum. So you are gaining momentum to accelerate. You know, accelerate. So that's when you start getting some momentum. So we have to keep to time tomorrow. So you'll be here by 8 o'clock tomorrow. Shall I? You see that eye is begging for a recharge card. You already know that it's something will keep you. You are sure you'll be here before 8 o'clock tomorrow. Shall I? That one is still coming up. The recharge card is still, still shaking. Network fluctuation. You can do better. You know you'll be here by 8 o'clock tomorrow. Shall I? Now you are coming. So let's take from Zig Ziglar, right? The man says, write it down. I'll take it gentle. If you don't care how, he said, I don't care how much power, brilliance and energy you have. I don't care how much power. He said, I don't care how much power, brilliance, how much power you have, how brilliant you are. I don't care how much power, brilliance or energy you have. I don't care how much power you have. I don't care how much energy you have. I don't care how brilliant you are. If you don't harness, I don't care how much power, brilliance and energy you have. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, I don't care how much power, brilliance or energy you have. So you can have all the power for the world, you can have all the energy in the world. If you don't harness it, I don't care how much power you have, I don't care how energetic you are. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, if you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, I don't care how much power you have, I don't care how much energy you have, I don't care how brilliant you are. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target and hold it there, If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target and hold it there, comma, you will never going to accomplish as much as your ability will. Okay, if I don't care how much power, comma, brilliance or energy you have. If you don't harness it, first and foremost, you must harness it and focus it on a specific target and hold it there, comma, you will never going to accomplish as much as your ability warrants. So you can have all the power, you would have done so much in life, but you are so distracted. You have done so much in life, you have become a billionaire a long time ago, but you don't know how to focus. You're always distracted. Today I'm into crypto, tomorrow I'm into forex, next week into poultry, next week into fishery, next year into carpentry, next time into, before you know, you are jack of all trade, master of none. Zig Ziglar said, he has written so many books on leadership, on personal development. He said, I don't care how much power you have, I don't care how brilliant you are, I don't care how much energy you have. If you don't harness it and focus it on a specific target, specific target, and hold it there, you will never accomplish as much as your ability warrants. You know, I always tell people, having a target is very important. Knowing your numbers. Let me do something we have been doing for a long time, but let me do it again today. I said there's a difference between, of course, a goal and what? A target. Example of a goal is to become a doctor. Target is to do what? Treat patient. So, example of a goal is to become an engineer. Target is to do what? Build houses and bridges. Okay, example of a goal is to become a mastermind mentor. The target is to build what? 6 generals that will build cities and continue. That is to become an entrepreneur that will build houses. So, a target, a goal is something you become. Tell not become. Target is something you achieve. Tell not achieve. So, you have to become. And to become, you need education, because education gives you what? Identity. Education gives you what? Identity. If you're educated as a doctor, you have identity as a doctor. You're educated as an engineer, you have identity as an engineer. You have my mentor, entrepreneur. So if you don't have a target, this is what I want to treat patient. You will not even think of harnessing care. For you to treat patient, I have to be a doctor. So what does it be a doctor? I have to go to school, I have to write jam and all of that. So I must get education that will give me that identity to become. So if you don't have a target, I want to make 1 million now, that's a target. Okay, what does it cost to make 1 million now in 90 days? In 1 month, in 2 months, in 1 day? Who do I need to become? That is very important, because if you don't become, even if you do it, you cannot repeat it. Becoming is the secret. Becoming is the more important. You must be, you must do what? Have. Okay. Zig Ziglar says, I don't care how much power you have, how brilliant you are, how much energy you have. If you don't harness it, focus it on a specific target and hold it there, you will never accomplish as much as your ability warrant. If you are still with me, shall I? I'm going to add some for you. This is my own right now, right? You may be powerful, gifted, and called. You may be powerful, no wahala, gifted, no challenge, and called, even by the Almighty God. But let me tell you, God has called all of us. We are all called. You may not be into ministry. You may be called into leadership. You may be called into entrepreneurship. You may be called into carpentry. You may be called into tailoring. You are called. So answer the call. Just better answer the call. Everybody's called. You may be called into keke, into akada. Any call where you call. Now you call yourself. God call you. So, but I'm telling you, God has called you to be a millionaire and a millionaire creator. If you are with me, shall I? I say you may be powerful, gifted, and called. But if you don't focus on a target, you may be powerful, gifted, and called. But if you don't focus on a target, or on a goal, or on an outcome, or on a result, you may be powerful, gifted, and called. But if you don't focus on a target, or on a goal, or an outcome, or a result, etc., you may be powerful, gifted, and called. But if you don't focus on a target, goal, outcome, result, etc., you may never be able to see your energy and your brilliance. You will never see that your energy. You will never see that your best. You will never see the best you can ever become. So you must focus on something. I say, if you don't stand for something, you sit down for everything. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. Stand for something. You may be powerful, gifted, and called, but if you don't focus on a target, goal, outcome, result, you may never be able to see and appreciate your energy. You may never be able to see and appreciate the best you are. You may not be able to appreciate yourself. You must focus. You must focus on something. You must focus on a goal. You must focus on a target. You must focus on something. Find something and focus on it. Find something. You want to become a great man, focus. You want to be an entrepreneur. Anyone to be focused on something. You can become great at. I've seen somebody who do this when I was growing up. They call him this guy used to play this thing, you know, can't pick that boy. Uro waiting, then call him. Uro William, something like that. That guy was just focusing on playing that thing. Until when the president of Nigeria came to Akwa Ibom State, that then Babangida Ibrahim, IBB. So he came to Nigeria and the guy was playing that thing, and the wife of that man adopted that boy. Now so the guy life carry blow. Also the focus play that thing when they play. All those things you can see. When you are focused on something, okay, if I ask you today, who is Messi? What do you think it is? Footballer. Who is Ronaldo? What do you think it is? If I say Rolex, what do you think it is? Wristwatch. You mentioned Dangote, Thomas Semen. So Mercedes-Benz is somebody's name. He focus on it. Mercedes is somebody's name. Benz is somebody's name. Toyota is somebody's name. Rolex is somebody's name. Dangote is somebody's name. What is your name? Ask your neighbor, what is your name? Everybody that came to this life, let me shock you a little bit. Everyone that came to life came to make a name. Even Christ came to make a name. The Bible says he will be given a name. At the mention of the name, everybody must bow. Give a name that is lifted above every other name. That his name. He just came to make a name. That is why he came. That is the name. So you must stand for something. Versace is somebody's name. Create something. Stand for something. Because if you don't harness your energy, you are going nowhere. So another quote I'm going to give to you. The first one was from Zig Ziglar. I'll give you 2, 3, and then we call it today. This guy wrote a book called The Alchemist. His name is Paul Cello. Cello, yes. Paul Cello. The guy wrote the book called Alchemist. All of you read Alchemist now. Santiago, you know Santiago? The guy that went to where? He was going to see pyramid in Egypt. And the guy, they duped him with his ship. The guy lost his ship on the way, went to serve, and he has a good omen. Omen. And on his way, he met a mentor called. He wasn't even the mentor was going to see. He met a man that led him to Alchemist, right? What was that man's name again? In the desert, the man that he met the Englishman. Yes, that's what they put. The Englishman. So the guy wrote a book called The Alchemist, one of his books. And this book has been read by kings and presidents. If you've not read The Alchemist, you need to read that book. Almost all the presidents that are serious, they read this book. So this guy says something. He says, whenever you want to achieve something, keep your eyes open. The man says, whenever you want to achieve something, keep your eyes open, concentrate and make sure. The man says, whenever you want to achieve anything, whenever you want to achieve something or anything, keep your eyes open, concentrate and make sure you know exactly what it is you want. Whenever you want to achieve anything, keep your eyes open. Number 1. Number 2, concentrate. Number 3, make sure you know exactly what it is you want. Whenever you want to achieve anything and something, or something and anything, keep your eyes open, concentrate, and make sure you know exactly what it is that you want. In fact, even the subconscious mind wants to be so specific. Read a book that says think and grow rich. The subconscious mind is a sixth sense. So you must know exactly what you want. He said, whenever you want to achieve anything, you must keep your eyes open, concentrate, and make sure you know exactly what you want. Full stop. No one can hit their target with their eyes closed. No one can hit their target with their eyes closed. No one can hit their target with their eyes closed. So you cannot hit your target with your eyes closed. Whenever you want to accelerate in 2024, for you to be elevated, for you to reposition, for you to reinvent yourself, for you to be a center of influence, for you to be the man with the money, you must keep your eyes open, you must concentrate, and then you must know exactly what you want to achieve. No one can hit his target with their eyes closed. Yesterday, I was just going through my social media. I was looking for one or two. So I made this, I don't know, this film. They just cut it, Netflix. They are doing sniper. I can see the man targeting. They see the target. So that make you know me. So you must set a target for yourself. 1 million. Like today, you're having some registrations today. Say amen. Amen. So your target is to send 100 text messages. You want to make 50 calls. Of course, 30 follow-ups. People that say I'm coming that did not show up. Going to call 20 part payments. And then you do 10 prospecting. So you already know what you want. 210 30. So when there is a will, there is a way. Even if you don't have much, you find a way to make it happen. So Porcello says, whenever you want to achieve anything and anything at all, you must keep your eyes open. You must concentrate. You must make sure you know exactly what you want. No one can hit their target with their eyes closed. Tell your neighbor, you cannot hit your target with your eyes closed. Tell your neighbor, shine your eye. Tell your neighbor, concentrate. Tell your neighbors, know exactly what you want. It helps. It helps. I told you, nobody goes to market without list. If you go to market without market list, you buy anything you don't need. You must write your market list. You must design your life. You are the architect of success in life. Stop blaming people. That's what poor people do. You read a book that says, The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind. It said poor people do 3 things. Number 1, they do what? They blame game. Number 2, they do what? They complain. Number 3, they do what? They justify. That's what poor people do. And that is called adversity. That is called adversity. That is called distraction. That is the thing. So they are leaving the opportunity. It starts with you. Write your strength, write your weakness. Know that this is my weakness. Everybody have it. I have my own, you have your own. Everybody have excesses. Nobody is perfect. No man is perfect. No woman is perfect. No church, no government. Only God that is perfect. Only God that is what? Perfect. So I'll give the last one for today. This man's name is Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield means something. Jack Canfield. Jack Can. The Can is double N. Jack Canfield. He wrote so many books. He wrote so many successful books. The man also became a billionaire. When billionaires are talking, sit down and learn. Wow. So that you too can become one. Sit down. Even if you know, at least learn. Pick the one, see and what you want. Throw it out with that one. At least listen first. So I don't listen to respond, listen to learn, listen to pick something from. The man says, successful people maintain a positive focus in life. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life, no matter what is going on around them. Full stop. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life, no matter what is going on around them. No matter what is going on around them. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life, no matter what is going on around them. So you want to be successful, you must have a positive mental attitude. Successful people always maintain positive focus in life, no matter what is going on around them. Successful people maintain positive focus in life, no matter what is going on. I can now understand